You are listening to the audio number 7 from the book Bringers of the Dawn Teachings from the Pleaidians. Today we are moving to the chapter number 3, Who Your Gods Are. I request everyone to keep your eyes closed and sit in meditation to receive this energy and to set yourself to the frequency of Pleaidians. And here we go. There are many misconceptions about the idea of godhood. The universe are full of intelligent beings who we have, over time, evolved and developed all sorts of capabilities and functions to serve their needs, to express themselves creatively. The importance behind existence and consciousness is creativity, and creativity takes many forms. Eons ago, Earth was but a thought in the minds of great beings who had set before themselves the task of creating new forms of existence. Many of these beings affected the creation of this universe, and you have termed them God. In actuality, they were extraterrestrial light-bearing energies, far removed from Prime Creator. We rarely use the term God with a big G. If we were to use that term, we would be referring to the entity we know as Prime Creator. Prime Creator, in its own personal implosion through love, endowed all things with consciousness. All things are Prime Creator on Prime Creator's journey. We see ourselves as an extension of Prime Creator, always gathering information, going off on adventures, and doing whatever we need to do to make our lives more interesting and challenging so that we can feed Prime Creator. As we feed Prime Creator through our schemes and our endeavors, we endow Prime Creator with greater energy to give to new creations. We have never gotten close to the entity Prime Creator. Even those of us who are beings of the grandest light vibration do not have the capacity at this stage of our evolution to be in proximity to Prime Creator. We are not prepared enough to handle the intensity of that emanation. It is our desire at some point in our evolution to get a glimpse of and perhaps merge with Prime Creator for a time. We know that this is possible, so it is something we strive for. The evolution of consciousness and the ability to house information is what allows one to come into the proximity of Prime Creator. Many people on earth have felt that they have merged with God. They may have merged with a portion of Prime Creator that best suited their vibration at the time. The total vibration of Prime Creator would destroy the physical vehicle in an instant because it cannot house that much information. Those that represent God to you are but a minute portion of Prime Creator. Even Prime Creator is but a portion of something larger. Prime Creator is always discovering that it is a child of another creation and that it is in a constant process of self-discovery and awareness. Remember, consciousness is within all things, and consciousness was never invented, it simply was. Consciousness is knowing, and your knowing is your closest place to Prime Creator. When you trust what you know, you are activating the God within you. At this time, there is a great awareness moving over the planet as to how big the world really is and as to who's who in the world ball game. Not only who's who in the world ball game, but who's who in the cosmic ball game. Just as you have hierarchies upon earth that you may or may not be aware of, there are hierarchies in the cosmos. You can live within a certain area and not be aware that any hierarchy exists. You can farm your land, pay your taxes, decide not to vote, and simply be oblivious to any bureaucratic political structure. In somewhat the same way, Earth is oblivious to the bureaucratic political structure that operates in the universe. It is important for you to understand that bureaucracies or hierarchies exist and that these organizations have different experiences of time than you do. Others do not live within the structure of time as you know it. What you call 1 year perhaps to others may be only one small portion of a day. If you can really begin to comprehend this, you can understand why this planet has seemingly been left to itself for the last few thousand years. Now, activity is beginning to bubble and boil again from the skies. And you will be faced with inserting a vast amount of new knowledge into your paradigms and your belief systems. This planet is in for a culture shock, a big surprise. You have come here at this time for a certain purpose. Those creator gods who rearranged the human species are returning. Some of them are already here. This planet has been visited over and over again, and many different forms of human being have been seeded here through a variety of experiments. There have been many influential factors that have created the course of history on Earth. There have been civilizations on this planet that have existed for millions of years, that have come and gone and not left a trace. These civilizations, each and every one of them, were influenced by those you may term God. Your history has been influenced by a number of light beings whom you have termed God. In the Bible, many of these beings have been combined to represent one being when they were not one being at all, but a combination of very powerful extraterrestrial light being energies. They were indeed awesome energies from our perspective, and it is easy to understand why they were glorified and worshipped. There is no literature on earth that gives you a true picture of these beings. All of the gods came here to learn and to enhance their own development through working with creativity, consciousness, and energy. Some became very successful and mastered their own lessons, while some made quite devastating errors. Keep your eyes closed, masters. Just be with your breath. Those who want to continue to meditate, please continue your meditation. Sit a while to allow this energy to integrate in your body. Thank you. Thank you, Pleaidians. Love you.